Let me take you back. It's 2015. Duke just beat Wisconsin to win the national championship. Kentucky was undefeated, then choked, and the Golden State Warriors would start their dynasty by winning their first of many championships. And a couple months later, the draft would approach. Now, this draft class is one of my favorites. So many busts, like Mario Hezonja, who was taken with the 5th pick, Emmanuel Mudiay, who was with the 7th, Frank the Tank Kaminsky goes top 10, but amongst these busts are gems. Devin Booker falls to the Suns at 13. Montrezl Harrell doesn't even go in the first round. But we're not here to talk about them. Today we're here to talk about one of the top 3 picks in the draft and is now one of the best point guards in the NBA, D'Angelo Russell. Born on February 23, 1996, D'Angelo Russell grew up in Louisville, Kentucky. He attended Central High School as a freshman, but transferred to Montrevert Academy in Florida his sophomore season. He, alongside Ben Simmons, would win back-to-back high school national championships. He later was selected to the McDonald's All-American game and the Jordan Brand Classic. He committed to Ohio State as a 5-star recruit, with Louisville, Michigan State, and North Carolina as other collegiate options. He played only one season at the O and tore it up, quickly solidifying himself as the best point guard in his class. In college, he earned the Oscar Robertson Trophy, Wayman Tisdale Award, the Jerry West Award, and he was selected first-team All-American, first-team All-Big Ten, and Big Ten Freshman of the Year, averaging 19 points, 5 boards, and 5 dimes. On April 22, 2015, Russell was selected with the 2nd pick in the draft by the historic Los Angeles Lakers. Now, I don't think anyone on the Lakers was having fun playing basketball except for Kobe that season. It was his farewell tour, chucking up shots, not making a lot of them, but making some of them. And again, rest in peace to Kobe and everyone else on the plane, including his daughter. My condolences. But by no means did D'Lo have a bad season at all. He had Kobe as a mentor, and he averaged 13 points on efficient shooting. But off the court is where D'Lo would struggle. A video would leak of Nick Young admitting to cheating on Iggy Azalea, which would end their fucking relationship. And obviously everyone was mad at D'Lo for being a snitch, but he wasn't really a snitch because the video got leaked. But anyway, Lakers had a very good young core with D'Lo, Brandon Ingram, and Julius Randle. But D'Lo would only serve 2 seasons as a Laker, as a young phenom named Lonzo Ball would quickly rise up the stock and take his spot. Magic Johnson had no problem shipping D'Lo out and Timothy Mozgov to the Brooklyn Nets for basically nothing. Brook Lopez. Back then, Brooklyn was not viewed as they were today. They sucked. They were like the Charlotte Hornets of then. Like, they were bad. And like when D'Lo first got traded, I was like, man, I feel so bad for him. But he turned a negative situation into a positive. He only played 48 games his first year with Brooklyn due with injuries, but next year D'Lo would explode, becoming a first-time All-Star, averaging 21 points a game, 7 assists on good shooting, and led Brooklyn to the playoffs, where they would lose in 5, but the future looked promising. As things were starting to look up for D'Lo, Brooklyn, they had a nice core, him, Spencer Dinwiddie, Jared Allen. He was traded again with a sign-and trade to the Golden State Warriors on July 7, 2019. On November 8, Russell would drop a career-high 52 points, but his time in Golden State didn't last long, barely more than half a season, as he was shipped off again to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, you can view this situation 2 different ways. Minnesota sucks dick, like they're very, very, very bad. But D'Lo would also be paired up with number 1 pick in his draft, Karl Anthony Towns. And they're like best friends, so I guess that must have been pretty awesome. He averaged 23 points this last season, but he was shaky with injuries. I don't know how I feel about D'Lo in Minnesota. Now, they have showed time and time again that they are just a bad franchise. They cannot build around talent. With Kevin Garnett, all-time great player, couldn't build around him. Kevin Love, phenomenal rebounder, all-star, couldn't build around him. Karl Anthony Towns have been in there for years, and they have won nothing. They've only made 1 playoff appearance. But hopefully, with the addition of D'Angelo Russell, this franchise takes a turn and starts to add more core values to the team. I have no faith that Minnesota will win any games anytime soon, but I have faith in D'Lo and Cat. their chemistry is going to be insane. They're going to be the best duo in the NBA in a couple years. Just mark my words. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tried something new, try to switch it up, makes your guys' quarantine a little more enjoyable. If you did like the video, please leave a like down below. Maybe hit subscribe if you want. Leave a comment if you like this video, and like maybe I'll do another one and another player. Put suggestions down in the comments. It's been me, Jacob, part of the Basketball Junkies, and I'm out. Peace. Have a great day.